And A squared is here. I mean, A3 is here. This is the professor's son, Amos, and we are here to talk about a product that hasn't been on the air since last July. Watch the Superfast Max Drain Opening Powder. We're talking about grease and hair and oil that build up and drains. Tell us what we're seeing here, Amos.
So saponification, it's attacking the structure of anything oil by. That's what the term is. Saponification is breaking it down to a smaller particle. Oils and soils, you get hair in your lines, and you see what's going on there within seconds. I mean, you won't even believe it's going to eat a hole right through that oil hunk of oil product. Look at that.
There it goes.
It happens in seconds. So
that's the beauty. As you watch this video, there's no other product on the market anywhere that can do what this product does. I mean, how many of us have been there? You know, we wash our hair, our tubs start filling up with water because the drains are so slow.
Terrible.
And it's mostly because of hair and grease and, you know, build up like this.
Right. You know, maybe you live up in the Northeast, maybe over in the Midwest, and you get a bunch of oil byproduct, lotions, potions, dead skin cells, and stuff that you put down your sinks every day. And then you got the cold weather, your pipes are cold, and it goes down there and hardens in your lines.
Oh, I never thought about that.
And it builds a nest, it builds a clog, and it might end up looking something like this right here. Take a look. And then you need a proprietary formulation like our Superfast Drain Cleaner to break that down.
And this is like a powder formulation, so you just drop a little bit in each of the drains, right?
Right on. So this makes so much. Let me show you right here, Kelly. It'll make you 4 of our Superfast drain cleaners.
In the liquid version?
In the liquid version. This is our powder form. So in actuality, what you get is 24 applications. One of these applications will saponify any kind of clog in your line. Oils and soils, hair clogs, food clogs, lotions, potions, all the dead skin cells. It just saponifies it, breaks it down to a smaller particle that turns into foam, inevitably turns into liquid. You can pass it right through the line.
It flushes right through. That's why hair salons and groomers, pet groomers, and those types of businesses use this product, because it's the hardest thing to flush through.
Right. So I got an application in here that's about a cup of hot water. One application is going to make your drain cleaner formulation that's going to saponify hair, lotions, and potions. I'm going to put about 4 to 5 ounces down this drain line, and what I want you to see instantly is it goes to work to break down saponifying anything oil by. Your lotions, potions, your hairsprays, your gels. I mean, it's happening in seconds. You see that?
That's it there, and it just...
Already. Don't take your eye off it. I don't want you to miss it. It's already on the run. Oh my gosh.
There it goes.
It's been 10 seconds or less.
That's right.
Right.
I tell you what, this is so exciting because we can't ship, okay, this is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
The bathtubs that start filling up a little bit at a time because the drains just get so clogged up.
Right. They get clogged and then you're standing in somebody else's water, maybe, right? No good. You need a proprietary formulation like our Professor Amos SuperFast to break down the hair and the lines and the food and the hardened lotions and potions and cooking oils and soils and all that stuff that goes down your drain lines. This is what our Superfast does. Now, we went to the store, Callie, and we went and bought a couple of comparisons. We have the stuff in the gray bottle and the stuff in the red bottle, and you know, they look different, right? But the same stuff is in every bottle. You don't want this going down your drain line. I'm gonna tell you why. You're gonna put about 8 to 10 ounces of their formulation. And I don't know if you can smell the odor. The fumes are very bad. Strong. It can make you cry. But what happens is you put something like that down your lines and you can go under your sink and feel that line in about 10 minutes. It's nice and hot. And it could crack your line, which is gonna cost you so much money, because when that line cracks, you have a plumber come over and he's gonna charge you $5,000 to $10,000 to dig your wall out, dig your pipe out, fix that line, and in actuality, it didn't even do nothing. It didn't fix your line. It ddidn't clear the clog, and it's no good. So moving on, let me show you this one more time if you missed it. Our Superfast Max powder form, 1 ounce, one application in this cup of hot water, and I'm gonna put that down test tube number 3. And don't wink, because you'll miss it. That's about, that's about 6 ounces right there. And within seconds, what you're gonna see is it's saponifying. You see the foaming action there? See, what happens is all that oil matter in your lines turns to foam. The foam turns into liquid inevitably and passes right through your line. Now, it's only been 10 seconds or less, and I want you to see it's about to pass right now. It's breaking it down.
There it goes.
Oh my gosh, you see
you
that?
just feel such a relief, don't you? Every time that happens.
All right. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you know, test tube number 3. Nothing's happening, Callie.
Not even a budge.
I'm not happy.
I'm not either.
I'm not happy.
And you've wasted all that money on a product that's very dangerous, actually, to be around, and just doesn't do the job.
Yeah, it's a bad situation. Now, what the good situation is, if you have any of this competitor product in your line, when you put our Superfast Max over top, because there's not going to be any chemical reaction. We have an innovative drain cleaning system here that doesn't contain those toxic chemicals that's going to make a reaction that's going to crack your line or heat up your lines like the other stuff. So you give that about 10 more seconds to 15 more seconds, and instantly it's going to work. I could see it fuzzing and foaming right now, and it's going to eat right through that oil clog, that food clog, that lotions and potion, maybe the hair that's in the line, and oh my God, already it's on the run.
There it goes, and it will continue to flush all the way through.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, and I had put the comparison in there first. It got right through it. It got down to saponifying it to a smaller part, turning it into foam, and that really turns into liquid.
Right. This is the powder formula. So this, what you're getting at a price break, by the way, this is normally $39.95, I believe. It's $27.95 tonight. This is equivalent to 4 of the liquid versions. I just had a 2-pack delivered to my house because I never want to be without. We can't ship the liquid version in this hot summer months.
Right.
The powder version, look, you store less. It does the same job. You just add it to hot water.
Right.
And then it dissolves and liquefies and just flushes through. And saponifies through those drains.
So while she was talking, I went and grabbed my hose, and what you're gonna do, you put that in there and let it break it down, and in the morning time or in a couple of hours, you go ahead and run hot water through your lines. Look at the clean flowing drains now. Clean, clear water. And I'm gonna go ahead and do test number 2 and 3, but watch this. Watch how it clears the line. See, the Superfast Max saponifies it, breaking all the hair down to a foam that passes through the line. All you have to do is rinse it with hot water when you're done, and you have a squeaky clean drain. Look at the clean, clear water.
It's so important to keep your pipes healthy. You know, they go through a lot every single day. We push so much stuff through them in our kitchens and in our laundry rooms and in our, you know, our bathrooms. We shampoo our hair. It's the soap scum and everything else, the lotion that, you know, drains off of us, our sunscreens.
I just want you to know one thing. Do you know what's in your kitchen sink drain line? There's about 500,000 particles of bacteria per square inch in your kitchen sink in the drain line. You need a proprietary formulation like ours to break down all that grime to foam that passes through your line. And that's exactly what our Superfast Drain Cleaner does.
It does. We love hearing from you. Please continue ordering and call us with your phone experience. In fact, we're going to head to the phones and say hello to Carmela in Florida. Do you love this product, Carmela?
Hey, Carmela.
I adore this product.
Isn't it awesome?
This is a blessing product. It's in every place in my house. I clean homes for professional people that are just homes like hello.
Yeah, no, go ahead. You're still here.
Okay.
We're listening.
For wealthy people.
Nice.
When I'm done cleaning their drains, cleaning the tub, cleaning the counters, cleaning everything that they are just so amazed. I have done so many new jobs because of that.
Really? Word of mouth. And, you know, that must be challenging because you have no idea what they're putting down their drains, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they have no idea how I clean them. And finally, I do tell them, and I do give them HSN's item number.
We appreciate that.
They so appreciate it. I clean their rugs. It's just a wonderful product.
Yay! I'm so glad you called. That makes us all feel great.
Yeah.
And it certainly helps other people make the decision. I know you're talking about the Shaka Clean in addition to our Superfast Drain as well. Thank you so much, Carmela.
Thank you, Carmela.
Great call.
So what I did while Carmela was talking, I went ahead and showed you a couple things. I wanted you to see something. When you're looking at the inside of your drain lines, this is exactly what you're looking at. And that's how bad it is. There could be food in there that's so bad and old, and maybe bugs and hair. Look at this big one here. Look at all that hair. Oh my God, you have to clear the line. That stuff builds into a nest egg that coagulates in the cold weather. It just hardens everything. You got to break it down.
Yeah,
so what I did, I put our comparison in here, and nothing's happened. I put ample amount in here, and nothing's happened. But I'm going to go ahead to test tube number 2 and put our Superfast Max in here, and just take a look. I mean, it speaks for itself. Your big tubes that are going out to the city sanitation, out to your sidewalk. And these are big 8-inch lines here. Within the same amount of time, I'm talking about 10 seconds to 15 seconds, it's already going to work for you. And you can already start to see the results of it saponifying, breaking it down into foam. I'm talking about hair, lotions, potions, dead skin cells, all this stuff that's going into your lines to build the clog. Look at that.
There it goes. Wow. Seriously, what a relief. We can all feel it together.
Yeah.
Because we all have this problem at some point or another. And
Yes,
it always
we do.
seems to happen on a holiday or a weekend or
At the
at
wrong
night.
time. It's always at the wrong time.
It's the must-have. Have it in your arsenal. It's one little bottle like this that gives you how many? 27 different applications?
You're going to get 24
applications.
all right? And keep in mind.
It's like $1.
It's $1 an application, right?
Yeah.
But if you're used to our Superfast, it's going to make you 4 of these, which makes 24 applications.
Which is amazing.
Tremendous.
And we can't ship that in the summer because it's just too hot.
Get your bang for your dollar.
We can ship the powder, and this is what we're using right now. Okay.
All right, so we're into your bathroom area. Maybe you have an expensive-looking sink like this. Maybe you know, look at that. You wouldn't want to put any of those comparison chemicals down there to deteriorate your glass or your shine and hurt your drain lines down here. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a few ounces. I'm going to go ahead and put about 6 ounces of our Superfast Max down the drain line, and it won't hurt your fixtures, your plumbing, or anything. It doesn't hurt the glass. This is one of your innovative drain cleaning products. We have the only hair dissolving formulation in the United States of America. And within seconds, I'm talking about 10 to 15 seconds, it's gonna saponify the lotions, the potions, the dead skin cells, all the stuff that goes
Especially the
down.
hair.
Right.
Whiskers, guys that are shaving and draining it through their sinks, you know, this is something that's gonna really, truly change that game for you. It is a major nightmare if you don't have a product that works, because then you do have to call in that plumber and spend so much money.
Yeah.
This is a product, and especially today, it's price breaked. And like you're saving like $13. You can do a flex pay and try it. If you don't find that it works for you, you can send it back.
Hey, Callie.
There it goes.
You see that?
There it goes.
You see the foam? You see the hair in the line?
Yes.
You guys get a close look there.
That's amazing.
These are results that you want at home. You don't want to wait, and you don't want your pipes getting hot and cracking. I mean, think of the damage that could happen, and it's always at the wrong time when there's family over.
Oh my gosh.
And there's excess of water going and plumbing going through your lines, and it's going to be a mess. You don't need that.
I know many of us are guilty of putting things down our drains that we probably shouldn't have. Sometimes it's an accident. Sometimes it's gravy and things that are, you know, the oil-based foods.
And then harden.
And then they harden and they congeal in your drains.
Right.
I know we've only got 3 minutes on the clock. We've got another couple of demos we want to share with you. And we'd love your phone calls. So keep those testimonials coming.
Well, this one works, right? Because it's bright and red. that's on the top shelf. So I'm going to go ahead to test tube number 1 and take a look at this. I'm going to put 6 ounces of this at least down there. And instantly I can smell the fumes, the chemicals coming out of that bottle. And you can just hope that it goes to work and doesn't hurt your pipes. I mean, just by the way it smells. So we'll leave that sit for a couple of minutes and we're going to come back to it. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to go to test tube number 2 with our Superfast Max one more time. I have 1 application of our Superfast Max to a cup of hot water, and I'm going to pour about 4 ounces down there. There it is right there. You give it 10 to 15 seconds and you can see already it's going to work. I can see it fuzzing and foaming, saponifying the lotions, the potions, all that stuff, dead skin cells.
The grime, the dirt, the oils, the grease, the soap scum that we put down kitchen sinks, bathroom sinks, laundry room sinks.
It's
Seriously,
going down.
Pet owners, you've got to have this product, because if you're bathing your babies in your showers or your bathtubs, you know that's going to be a nightmare one day.
Yes.
It's inevitable. You got to have something ready in the event of, and this is always going to do the trick for you.
Yes. We have the only hair dissolving formulation, so if you're dealing with a lot of activity at home and there's a lot of hair in your drains and your bathroom sinks and your tubs, get our Superfast Max, because it's going to break it down to saponify it.
500-523 is the item number. It's been since last July that we've had